if you are constantly procrastinating, you've got a choice. You can continue to procrastinate, or you can interrupt the fact that you're being carried away by it. If you want to change your life, you must make a decision to change your life. I know that you feel this way in some area of your life, that there's some help that you need, there's something that you're selling or pitching, there's a way that you need to put yourself out there and you are nervous to do it. And I want you to know you're not alone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 launches you through the resistance and it pushes you into action. On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers, and at any moment you can choose to be one. You got a shot at doing something different, so move. And here's the real secret to this. I have to confess something to you. I am procrastinating right now. I'm stressed out. I'm overwhelmed. My manuscript is due in a matter of 24 hours or so. And look, I'm even losing my train of thought in this video. And instead of working on the manuscript, I've become a passenger to my stress, and my stress has triggered me to take on a project. See this fridge? It would be empty. It has no shelves remaining in it because I thought the day before my manuscript is due, maybe you should spend a couple hours pulling the refrigerator apart, take everything out, put it on the counters. Why not hand wash all of the shelves there for the fridge? Because, you know, that's going to help you with the manuscript. Oh, and the piece of glass, that's going to help you with the manuscript that is right here that needs your editing, Mel. Oh my God. You know, it's so funny because the book that I'm writing, it's so awesome. I can't wait for you to read it. It's called The 5 Decisions, and it's about the 5 decisions that put you in the driver's seat of your life. Because on the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers, and at any moment you can choose to be one. Either a passenger or a driver. And right now I'm a passenger to my stress. And the key to being a driver in your life is recognizing when you get hijacked by old patterns, when your stress and your uncertainty and your anxiety kicks you into autopilot mode and you distract yourself and engage in patterns of behavior like avoiding what you need to do. You know, interesting thing about procrastination is it's a form of stress relief, because if I'm stressed out about the manuscript in the dining room that needs final editing, one way to avoid having to deal with what stresses me out is to procrastinate and find something else to do. Find something that lets your brain take a break from the thing that's hard, the manuscript that I need to be editing right now, and give your brain a break and relax by doing something like emptying out your entire fridge, washing all the stuff in the sink. So what do you do when you realize you've become a passenger to your stress? How do you get back in the driver's seat? Well, number 1, you got to recognize what you're doing. Number 2, don't make yourself wrong. You're human. You're going to go back and forth between being a passenger and a driver all the time. Number 3, the second you realize that you've just been hijacked, you have a choice. You can continue to clean out the fridge. Oh, look, I haven't taken the trash out either. Oh, and isn't that nice? My ADD is on fire today. Number 3, you've got a choice. You can continue to procrastinate. Choose it, enjoy it. Or you can interrupt the fact that you're being carried away by it. And you can 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to quickly put all this crap back in the fridge. And I'm going to get back to the thing that I've been avoiding. I have a confession. I have been procrastinating for 10 days on something that I have to do that's really important to me, because I am scared of putting myself out there and I'm scared of being rejected. And so I was just sitting here in my morning meeting with Jesse and Dara. Yeah! They run, Dara runs social, Jesse runs production. And I can't continue to make excuses and lie anymore. Not to them anyway. Here's what's going on. I have a brand new book coming out called The High 5 Habit. It comes out September 28th. I cannot wait for you to read it. I can't wait to tell you all about it. And I'm gearing up to do the promotion that you have to do when you have a book coming out. And that means reaching out to all the incredible hosts that host podcasts and begging them to have me on to talk about the book, to talk about all kinds of things. And here's what's interesting. I am scared to death to make a video and send it to my heroes. And I'm even scared to make a quick video and send it to my friends. You know that video I just sent you, Rich Roll? I was nervous to send that to you. And I know that you feel this way in some area of your life, that there's some help that you need, there's something that you're selling or pitching, there's a way that you need to put yourself out there and you are nervous to do it. And I want you to know you're not alone. I feel nervous too. I'm scared to make a video and send it to Brene Brown or Tim Ferriss or NPR or Red Table Talk or Glennon Doyle or Joe Rogan or even my friends. I'm nervous. And what's interesting about this experience of unpacking the fact that I've been procrastinating for 10 days and getting honest about what I'm actually nervous about is I'm nervous about not being told no. I'm nervous about being rejected. It's that old that we were dealing with in middle school when you walk into the cafeteria with your tray and you're like, who can I sit with? And you're afraid that nobody wants to sit with you. Because what I already do is I project my insecurities and I think, oh, well, when Tim Ferriss gets this video or Brene Brown does or Red Table Talk does, they're going to be like, why would I have Mel Robbins on I don't want her on my podcast. She's got nothing interesting to say. And so before I've even put myself out there, I have rejected myself. And that's why it's essential that you recognize when you're holding yourself back because you're afraid. And there's no simple solution for this. You just have to take action. It sucks to feel this way. It sucks to push through the nerves. And on the other side of making the video and hitting send and making the ask, they'll either say yes or no, but something better will have happened than the podcast interview. I will have placed a bet on myself. I will have leaned into the things that I want. I will have said by making the video that I think I'm worthy. I know I have something to say, and I know I would be an amazing podcast guest. So, put in a good word for me, okay? With your favorite podcast host, because I'm about to start sending a lot of videos. So, if you are constantly procrastinating, you probably have a bias towards thinking, and you can use the 5-second rule to literally push yourself to take action. All you're going to do is count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I know it's as dumb as the high five. It's as simple as the high five. It has profound research behind it because what you're doing when you start counting backwards, and you have to count backwards, it does not work if you count up. It doesn't work because counting backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, requires you to focus. When you focus, you flip the switch and your prefrontal cortex turns on. This is a starting ritual that interrupts the patterns of overthinking, of fear, of anxiety, of procrastination, of comparison that are making you go, tomorrow, not today. I don't feel like it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, your prefrontal cortex turns on. That's the part of the brain you need to either learn new behavior or take action that's inspired. So now when you get to 1, you got a shot at doing something different. So move. And here's the real secret to this. The second you started counting, you actually made a decision to change. So the counting is the Trojan horse to the bigger thing you're avoiding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 launches you through the resistance and it pushes you into action. That's the only way you're going to change. Sitting there listening to us, lightning is not going to strike you on the couch. Jay and I are not going to show up and kick you or drag you out of your house and make you go on that run. If you want to change your life, you must make a decision to change your life. And, I'm going to say something that I really hope happens from you listening to Jay and I today. I think it's very easy to sit in this moment in your life and to look back at your life and to see how everything that's ever happened to you, positive and negative, is a dot on the map of your life that has led you here. True power is knowing that this moment right here is also a dot on your map and that this moment too is connecting you forward on the map of your life towards something extraordinary that hasn't happened yet. And you can either sit here and listen to this and let this dot come and go, or you can wake the heck up and realize at some point the map takes you to a final destination, and we don't know when that is. But if you want to change your life, you got to make a decision to change your life. And sitting around and waiting to feel ready is not the decision I want you to make. So when you're done listening to this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I want you to turn toward that thing that you've always dreamt of, that you've been waiting to do, and you go. And you move toward the thing that is meant for you, because that's the only way you're going to get there. Hey, it's Mel. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed that video, by God, please subscribe, because I don't want you to miss a thing. Thank you so much for being here. We've got so much amazing stuff coming. Thank you so much for sending this stuff to your friends and your family. I love you. We create these videos for you, so make sure you subscribe. Mwah.